Paving this shit crank.
Hey you guys, what's going on? Um, I was given this story by a guy named Air Force One that was in my chat when I was uploading a story. And it's a story about a mom that reported her 6-year-old son missing. So I want to read this. It says, Mom reports 6-year-old missing, but police says she ran him over and threw him in the Ohio River. This is crazy, you guys. I'm telling you, there is definitely a war against these children, and a lot of these women that are having babies are not capable and should never be able to have babies. I'm sorry. They better be grateful that I'm not God, because I'm going to tell you what, if I was God, you would not have any children. I wouldn't care if you felt like you were a good candidate. I would definitely not open your wound up to bless you with a child. Okay, and this happened on March the 2nd, 2021 is where the story came from. And it came from, I think it came from NBC News, and it was written by a guy named Wilson Wong. And it reads, when Brittany Gosney reported her 6-year-old son missing to Ohio police on Sunday, officers had no idea how the story would change later that day. Wow. And you know what? I believe it's really hard when officers get that call that a child is missing. You know, in a matter of hours, the case of a missing child became a homicide investigation. Authorities were sent to the Ohio River where James Robert Hutchinson's body was dumped, and his 29-year-old mother was charged with his murder. The abuse of a corpse and tampering with evidence is what the charges are, you guys. That's crazy. And it says, according to court records, Gosney told investigators with the it's Middletown, I said Middleton, Middletown Division of Police that she tried to abandon Hutchinson at Rush Run Park in Preble County on Friday when he tried to get back in the car. Of course, he's 6 years old. He doesn't understand that. She sped off, and then she ran him over and dragged him for a distance, officials said. What kind of sick, twisted female is that? You know what I'm saying? How are you just going to sit up here and drop a kid off and just go nowhere? At least you could have dropped him off at the police department, and let the police know that, hey, I no longer want to be responsible for this child. But I think it has a lot to do with maybe she has some kind of ill will feelings towards the little boy's dad, so she took that out on the child instead of being an adult about it and handling it. If you didn't want the child, you could have said, hey, I'm gonna give this child over to the foster care system if you don't take him. You didn't have to kill the baby. Oh my God. Gosney returned to the scene about 30 minutes later, found him dead in a parking lot with a head injury, brought him to her home in Middletown, and placed the body in an upstairs bedroom, according to the criminal complaint. What the heck? You know what? And that must be a pretty isolated park, because a normal park, somebody would have found that baby. You know what I'm saying? The next day, she and her boyfriend, 42-year-old James Hamilton, drove to this undisclosed location along the Ohio River and dumped the body in the water. The document said authorities still haven't found his body. This is so sad. And he is the cutest little thing. I'm going to add his picture. He is so adorable. Oh my God. Somebody would have loved to have had him, that might not have been able to produce children. Like Gosney, Hamilton was charged with abuse of a corpse and tampering with evidence, police said. He does not face a murder charge. Well, he didn't help her murder him, so no, but I'm sorry. I wouldn't have been sitting there like, let's dump the body. I'd have been like, nah, heifer, you killed your kid. Oh no, no. You got to go. A judge set Gosney's bail and bond at $1 million on Monday, and Hamilton's bond at $100,000. NBC affiliate WWBT reported It was unclear Tuesday if they had attorneys. This is crazy, you guys, and I don't understand why these people have babies and want to, abuse these children. Middletown Police Chief David Burke said during a news conference Monday that Gosney was not showing any type of remorse at all at the time. No motive has been released in the case. Like I said, I think she has a problem with the child's father. Maybe he didn't give her something that she wanted and she got so angry she took it out on the child like, well, if he don't want to do this, that, well, I'm going to dump you off and blah, blah, whatever. Sometimes women can be so petty. The next court hearing is scheduled for March the 8th, and it's the third, so they got 5 more days. Two other children living in the couple's home were removed, according to police. Middletown is a city about 38 miles north of Cincinnati. This is so crazy. I cannot believe that a mother could be so heartless as to just take your own child and murder your own child and have no remorse, show no type of emotion or anything at all whatsoever. You need to be locked up. There's no way, I don't even think psychological evaluation is even good enough for her. I don't think that she even cares enough because, like they said, when they were interviewing her and getting the information, she didn't show any remorse. She didn't cry. She showed no sorrow on the things that she did to the baby. You know what I'm saying? This is so sad. This little boy had to die. But then again, I can imagine those kids that were in the car with her at the time that she was doing that. They were probably screaming and trying to figure out, well, mommy, why are you leaving him? What did he do? Because that is their brother and sister. I don't know if it's a girl, but that is their brother. So I can't seem to get that part out of my head. How could you just not really care about your child to the point where you just kill your child? I don't ever in my life want to be around anybody that is capable of killing a child and have no remorse about what they have done to a child. I don't want to be around anybody that displays any type of violence when it comes to a child because people don't understand. A child is a small, innocent person. When you lay down and you make the decision to go through with the birth of the child and name the child and take the child home, then you make yourself responsible for that child until that child turns 18 or whatever age that child decides that it wants to leave the nest. But you don't sit up here and just kill your kid because you feel like you're mad at daddy or things are not going your way. There are so many turnover centers, just like they have for infants when girls get pregnant and have babies. There are so many places you could take that child to. You could have took him, like I said, to your family and to see if they wanted to take him. If not, then you could have taken him to, the police department, like I said, and turned him in. You could have took him to the hospital and say, I don't know what else to do. And social services could have came out and it would have been a better outcome, but you killed your kid. Now you don't have any of your children. Your children are without a mother, and who knows who their father is. And then she has this stupid, dumb look on her face. The guy sitting there looking dumb, of course, dealing with her. We don't know what's going on with. It's just a really, really sad story. And this kid is so adorable. He's the cutest little. Oh my God. I really wish this would not have happened to him or any other kid. This killing of children has got to stop. This molestation of children have got to stop. This predatory behavior over children it's got to stop, you guys. It really has to stop. Because if you keep on killing these children, we're not going to have any people left for the future. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the hell was in her head to commit such a heinous crime with this baby. And I want to say thank you, Air Force One, for upping me on this story. I really haven't been paying too much attention because, when I read these stories, it hits me hard. I'm not going to lie. It hits me hard, and you see me fumbling and bumbling over my words because, it is just like really crazy. And they said that, she was charged with abuse of a corpse and tampering with evidence. Abuse of a corpse. I don't know where the abuse. I guess when she ran him over, And tampering with evidence is when she threw her and her boyfriend chose to throw the baby's body into the Ohio River. You know, that child's body could have floated out to sea. You know what I'm saying? That baby body could wash up somewhere and somebody has to see that horrific image and be messed up for the rest of their life because of some action that this bozo chose to take. You know, I wouldn't, oh my God. I feel no remorse. I feel no sorrow. I feel nothing for her. I feel nothing but contempt in my heart for her for doing something like this. You know, why choose him? I just would like to know why him. Not I don't want nothing to happen to any child, but why? What was it so bad that he did, or what happened to the point where you just chose him out of the bunch? Did you hate his dad that much? Did he remind you of his dad or something? You know, you guys, I have to end this story because my little champ is waking up and he cries when he wakes up. So you guys, don't forget to hit that like button, that post notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Until next time, thank you so very much and have a wonderful day. All right, bye.